The Newsday continues here on One News Now Business. I'm Diego Castro. Here are the biggest stories on the economic and corporate fronts. NEDA assures the public that the 2024 national budget will remain untouched following the approval of the Maharlika Investment Fund. NEDA Chief Arsenio Balisacan insisted that only idle funds will be used to finance the MIF. He also guaranteed the public that the investment fund will not sink the Philippines into more debt. The proposed national budget for next year is pegged at 5.7 trillion pesos, nearly 10% higher compared to this year's budget. Balisacan said the Maharlika Fund can be used to invest in any of the 194 infrastructure projects that NEDA identified earlier this year. Pension fund managers from Canada are also reportedly interested in investing in the MIF. Right now, NEDA said they are focused on getting the right people to run the Maharlika Investment Corporation so that funding can start next year.
So we have to make quite a diligent search for the officers of the corporation who will be able to independently make decisions on those projects. We'll have to meet to define, develop our guidelines. We need to get this economy going because otherwise may iwanan pa tayo.
Economists project that the Philippine economy could slow down to 5.6% by the second quarter. The First Metro Investment Corporation and the University of Asia and the Pacific said GDP growth may have slowed to 5.6% in the April to June period, weaker than the 6.4% print in the first quarter. Inflation is seen as the cause of the slowdown, which decelerated to 5.4% in June. Despite this, the Asian Development Bank sees the economy posting the fastest growth in Southeast Asia this year and next year. The ADB said that employment, rising production sales, and tourism supported the country's growth outlook. NEDA has approved the 170 billion pesos solicited bid to rehabilitate the Ninoy Aquino International Airport or NAIA. NEDA Chief Arsenio Balisacan said the project is expected to address long-standing issues at the country's main gateway. These include inadequate capacity of terminals, restricted aircraft movement, and service quality of the airport. The project, which is under the DOTR and Manila International Airport Authority, is among the 3 new infrastructure projects approved by the NEDA board.
We expect to have the winning bidder within the year. And so as early as next year, we could have the project started. And yes, it will cover all the terminals, including all the facilities in both the aprons, the runways, and all related facilities.
Meanwhile, Balisacan said the Manila International Airport Consortium's unsolicited proposal to rehabilitate NAIA is, quote, de facto closed, as the NEDA board chose to take the solicited proposal route for NAIA's upgrade. Still, the NEDA encouraged the consortium to participate in the bidding. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Some Meralco customers in Metro Manila and Cavite are set to experience power interruptions over the weekend. On Saturday, some Cavite residents will experience half an hour of power interruptions beginning at 12:30 a.m. and again at 6 in the morning. This covers some parts of Dasmariñas, General Trias, Imus, and Silang. Power interruptions will also continue to Sunday for Imus and Dasmariñas. This as Meralco has set 2 more half-hour of service interruptions for 3:30 in the morning and 10 in the morning. Meanwhile, Deparo Caloocan will also experience 5 hours of power interruptions starting 3 p.m. on Sunday. On the same day, Bagong Silang, Quezon City will endure 7 hours of no power beginning at 9 in the morning. According to Meralco, the power service interruptions are set to give way to various maintenance works. Still on transportation, the government downplays the upcoming 3-day transport strike beginning on Monday. The Transportation Department said about 95% of jeepney drivers will not join the protest. The agency also claimed that they continue to address concerns on the PUV modernization program. Manibela earlier accused the DOTR of ignoring their request for further dialogues on the matter. The group said they will push through with the strike, which coincides with President Marcos's second SONA.
Malinaw yung sentimento na gusto nilang sumama. Pero mahirap nga lang talaga dahil pare-parehong magugutom. Naiintindihan ko sila, pero nandoon pa rin yung malasakit, di ba? Na gusto man nilang sumama sa amin dahil may problema, hindi nila magawa dahil nga kahit isang tuwa kami.
Telco giant PLDT has secured regulatory approval to build landing stations for an underwater cable system. The $80 million sea cable system will host an intra-Asia submarine cable seeking to speed up the transfer data with Asian Pacific economies. The proposed landing stations would be put up in Aurora and Davao del Sur and are expected to be finished by 2025. PLDT President and CEO Alfredo Panlilio said the Baler and Davao landing stations would play a crucial role in boosting the telco's international capacity. He adds that these would add resiliency to PLDT's network of similar facilities in Batangas, Camarines Norte, and La Union. And those are the top business stories of the hour. I am Diego Castro. Join us again at 2 p.m. We are One News, all sides, all the time.